Hey, people. Here we are. That's a bit bright, that light behind, isn't it? What if I do this? It'll make it better. That might be a bit better. How is everyone? How are we all? Been a nice day, hasn't it? I hope you've been out in the garden. We've been out in the field. We're at school quite a bit, playing some games and so on. I hope you've had a good day. Been lots of more nice work that's been sent in. I've seen lots on Twitter as well. It's great. In fact, today I got loads of articles for this week's newsletter, which were great. So it's going to be a busy newsletter this week. There's loads on it. So keep sending them in, and I'll add to them this week. Hope you've been doing some exercise. Joe Wick's body coach lesson in the morning is great to do as well. Another suggestion I've got for you is at 2:00 every day at the moment on YouTube. If you look for Rock Kids, there's like a Rock Kids half an hour workout, and it's a mixture of some songs and some music and some fairly energetic dancing and so on like that. You might like to give that a go. So give it a try. Give it a try. Now, what else? I've done a slideshow. I did a slideshow today. I did a slideshow of the Goldfinch's Anglo-Saxon Day. So if you get a chance, head over to YouTube or our Twitter feed and have a look for it there. And you can see some of the things the Goldfinches got up to that day, which included plucking pigeons, preparing them to be cooked, and seeing how meat was cooked in the Anglo-Saxons days. It was a bit weird. But great fun. Right, let's crack on. So I've got a story for you tonight. There's a bit of a clue. Here's my clue. I'll just get it back over here. I do a clue because I can't really show. I don't want to show the picture of the book, name of the book, but I have, just in case the YouTube police pull it. But I have got permission from this author to read this book. And here's a clue. Obviously, that's a kangaroo. And this is the band Blue, not one of my favorites, I can assure you. And it's a book called What Shall We Do? Blue Kangaroo. Blue Kangaroo is a cuddly toy. It was a book I used to read to my children when they were little, to my girls when they were little. And I thought it'd be one to read to you. It's written by a lady called Emma Chichester Clark. And I messaged her on Twitter and said, can I read your book? And she said, absolutely, you can. Of course you can. So let's get going with What Shall We Do? Blue Kangaroo. I'm just hiding the front cover. And then, and hopefully I'm going to show you some pictures. So let's get stuck into this. Here's the first page. There we go. We're still on. Good stuff. Blue Kangaroo belonged to Lily. He was her very own kangaroo. Sometimes, when Lily didn't know what to do next, she would say, "What shall we do, Blue Kangaroo?" But Blue Kangaroo didn't know. So he said nothing. Lily went to see what Aunt Florence was doing. "Will you draw a dinosaur for me?" asked Lily. "Not just now," said Aunt Florence. "Maybe later." "Oh, well," said Lily. "I'll have to try and do it myself." Lily drew 5 dinosaurs all by herself, and Blue Kangaroo thought, how clever is she? "That's enough of drawing," said Lily. "Now, what shall we do, Blue Kangaroo?" But Blue Kangaroo didn't know, so he said nothing. Lily went to see what Aunt Jemima was doing. "Can you help me make a picnic?" asked Lily. "Oh, I'm a bit busy just now," said Aunt Jemima. "Oh," said Lily. "Then I'll just have to do it by myself." Lily arranged all the animals and gave them their tea all by herself, and Blue Kangaroo thought she did that very well. When the animals had finished eating and everyone was full, Lily said, "Now, what shall we do, Blue Kangaroo?" But Blue Kangaroo didn't know, so he said nothing. Lily went to see what her mother was doing. She was helping Uncle George. "Will you read my book to me?" asked Lily. "Not at the moment," Lily said her mother, "but I bet you can read that book all by yourself." Lily wasn't sure, but she began to read. She discovered she could do it. All by herself, thought Blue Kangaroo. He loved being read to. Suddenly, Lily noticed it was raining outside. "Someone help me get the animals in," she cried. But nobody came. "I'll just have to do it myself," said Lily. She put all the wet animals into a wheelbarrow and ran back inside the house. Then she lined them up on the warm radiator to dry, and Blue Kangaroo noticed that someone was missing. Now, what shall we do, Blue Kangaroo asked Lily. I wonder what Daddy is doing. Her father was trying to get the baby to stop crying. Oh, Lily, he said, what shall we do? I'll read to him, said Lily. Can you read all by yourself? Asked her father. Yes, said Lily. All by myself. Soon, Lily's little brother was fast asleep. Thank you, Lily, said her father. You are clever. I don't know what I'd do without you. When Lily's mother tucked her up in bed that night, she said, thank you for being so good today. And Blue Kangaroo thought, she's forgotten Tiny Teddy. What shall we do? But Lily had fallen asleep, so she said nothing. When the house was quiet, Blue Kangaroo hopped out of bed. I'll just have to rescue him all by myself, he thought. It was dark and still raining, but Blue Kangaroo found Tiny Teddy. He dragged him across the garden and pulled him through the cat flap. Then he propped him up against the radiator to dry. When Lily woke up the next morning, she found a wet kangaroo beside her. What have you been doing, Blue Kangaroo? She asked. It was only when she went downstairs that she realized what had happened. Oh, poor Tiny Teddy, said Lily. Lily kissed Blue Kangaroo's damp nose. You are clever, Blue Kangaroo, said Lily. What would I do without you? But Blue Kangaroo didn't know. So he said nothing. And there you go. Oh, that's a really lovely story. And I'm going to tweet Emma Chichester Clark, and I'm going to thank her for letting us read that tonight. So story time is back tomorrow. And here's the news. It's going to be at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to have to do it a little bit later because I've actually got to do a governor's meeting tomorrow. Unbelievably. We're doing it using Zoom. Some of you all know what that is. It's pretty good. We're doing a governor's meeting on that. A final idea I've thought about is whether we could do a St. Oswald's family quiz. I reckon with a bit of using Google Forms and having some questions, we could probably do a bit of a family quiz one evening instead of maybe a story for something different. So I'm going to give it a little bit of thought about how we can do that. If anyone's got any great suggestions, email it over to me and I'll see what I can sort out. But for now, well done. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you again tomorrow. Don't forget, 8 p.m. tomorrow after the governor's meeting. Over and out.